and welcome back to Back to the Future. Yes, as I do often, I just stopped the recording and started a new recording. So, I'm in the exact same place. It's the exact same time. Well, a few seconds later. But yeah, I'm not going to do that whole intro thing, but you know, if you enjoy it, please hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to press this, because this is the only option. Yeah, that's why I'm going to press it. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stop acting weird now. Okay, why'd you marry Edna anyway?
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes.
She's a Fruit Loop.
Back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Okay. Oh, they've made up. They've kissed and made up. Literally kissed and made up. Oh no.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Okay, we need to find that time machine. Oh.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great, let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What?
Why?
Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair of it could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the streets. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Right. What do I do? Okay, there's nothing to click on. Goal. What's the goal? Wait for Citizens Brown to prepare the DeLorean. Okay, guys, we just have to sit here in the recycling bin. Okay, you know, just sit here. Yeah. Nothing's happening and I'm bored. Okay, what? There's nothing to click on. Wait, can I move around?
He's not coming back, you know.
Oh, God.
What are you talking
I
about?
pressed the letter
Emmett,
D.
without me to guide him,
happened.
he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
Uh-huh.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous.
Nice.
Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Hey, he
Well,
built
did
one of
that
those.
too.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, he needed to change the dog ball a bit more often, but still, he built it. You inspired him to do bad things. Doc's real life is much cooler than you are real
Not the
life.
only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Shush.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Oh, what's with the
Okay,
insults?
Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
He fixed it. Oh, he's changed clothes.
Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing.
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Libyan.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow out your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well. I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration on the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait,
It's kind
our
of
trip?
ridiculous,
You
isn't
didn't
it?
think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave!
Bye-bye, crazy person. Bye.
I run this town!
No, not anymore. No, you don't. We're gonna erase the past, so you'll never run the town.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Going back there again.
Call me, Doc.
Epic moment. Hey, bye-bye, crazy future. Yeah, the future's crazy. The sign hasn't been fixed yet. God. Oh well. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. It's loading. It's loaded. Yeah, back to
This is
here
where I
again.
last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Ugh. Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation.
Oh,
It was
no.
all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Ooh.
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott,
wow.
will you look at that?
Oh, alright, yeah.
Town square?
Looks normal.
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek.
Oh, what's with
Go
the
on.
suit?
I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan,
The billions and billions guy?
the suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Oh. Oh, okay, we're back here again. Better go talk to him and convince him not to date Edna.
Michael! You
Hi.
do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
In the... in the mental... 1986.
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah, well, girls are great and all, but don't get carried away. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
the rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But,
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
social utility? Since when do you care about
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
the what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Damn it, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th. Doc?
Okay, it's October the 12th. That's not bad, is it? Is it bad? Okay, it's forcing me to walk in this direction, so... Okay.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic Age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being, I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna. Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah, just your driver's there. Right. It's loading, it's loaded. Okay, we're at the expo. Your Valley of the Past. Interesting. Oh, that guy.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All current and future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Alright. This is interesting. Okay, talk to Edna. Okay, run. No, there's some flowers. Edna! Talk to me.
Spell it Brown. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still
She
don't
more
see it
knowing
on the
younger
list.
or
I'm
older,
sorry.
I'm not sure.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Mr. Corleone! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing
Yeah.
here?
He said that too. Breaking up you and Emma. Yeah, just go straight in there.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole
Hey,
function
don't call
seems
him
to be
that.
preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No.
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough,
What?
the
I said
mental
no.
alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Oh, this is going to
Yeah.
be really difficult. First impressions are telling. Potential isn't everything. What attracts you to him?
You know, a lot of guys start out with great potential and then sort of run out of steam.
That's what I'm here for, to make sure he goes the whole distance.
Yeah, but
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown.
Goody,
Rhymes with
good.
clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Yeah, don't
Just a
insult them, man.
simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Ah, right, okay. Let's go talk to people. Let's talk to this guy.
hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Jesus,
Yeah.
man, you need to
Stay out of the way of the workers.
God, he
You
looks
look
mad.
familiar. Do I know you?
No,
Nope.
you don't. Okay, walking away. Oh, that guy was crazy. Truck.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Yeah, or a golf cart. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, it's these boxes. Okay, can't click on the boxes. Just exploring the place and see what's useful. Hill Valley of the Future. Okay, ooh, future. Okay, I can't look at that one. Nothing useful there. There's nothing useful there. Okay, report my findings back to Doc. That Edna is going to be harder to stop. Okay, stop sitting and looking
Well?
sad.
I talked to her.
And?
She says she knows what she's looking for, and it's you.
But it can't be me. Wasn't me. Marty, we don't belong together.
You don't have to tell me that.
Find out exactly what her requirements are. I can almost guarantee you that I don't fit them.
Alright, okay. What's the requirements? Right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Edna, talk to me.
Ahem. You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
I already have.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's
It's not him.
completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Oh,
Good
no,
brain.
not the
I see.
citizen word
And
again.
if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Yes, Emmett's a chick magnet.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
Yeah, he stole a train.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Yeah, that's the days he done it. In the third film, if you haven't watched it. Hates him.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Cool, thanks.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
Ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
No, I'm not.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
Oh, yeah? He's a little...
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Oh,
Little black
right.
book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Okay. I've said everything.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Okay, report my findings back to Doc and the cat. Hey, Trixie.
Hey, Artie. You
Hey.
see my Oriole?
Yeah, Oli.
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Yes, wait. Wait, be patient and wait. Yes. Okay. Can I make him run? There we go, he's running. Okay, report my findings back to Crazy Doc.
Good. You're back. Give me the full report.
Yeah.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Yes. How do we get rid of?
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You ought to be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Okay.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't! After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Edna doesn't seem to care much for Trixie Trotter.
She never could get past the fact that Trixie had been Kid Tannen's ma.
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the third year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, let's go talk to Trixie. She might have some, answers. Hey, Trixie, what you doing?
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh,
What's
hiya,
it, Shakespeare?
Kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie. Forget about it. I'm trying to.
I couldn't quite hear you there.
Yesterday's in the past.
I
That's
don't know
my
what
motto.
happened there.
You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future?
Yes.
At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
Okay, help me make
Listen,
Edna jealous.
I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
Okay.
how's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing, it's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
Yeah.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Right, okay, so we've got to do something.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable, too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Yeah, okay,
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
What are you
So
doing?
who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techne Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests. And on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Cool.
Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Okay,
See you, Trixie.
no more.
From this
nothing
chamber
more I can
of
say.
wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, not sure how long I've been recording for, because I started my timer late, you know. But yeah, I think I'm going to continue in the next video. So until then, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Or first like the video, then leave a comment, then subscribe if you have not. So yeah, until next time, bye bye for now.